Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alief Mawaddah. I'm from class A. In this time, I will to show the result of my thesis review. The title of thesis is Critical Discourse Analysis of Gender Stereotype in Buku Sekolah Elektrik or BSA using Laily's transitivity analysis. Conducted to determine the narrative text presented in the textbook in order to assist students and especially teachers in making good decisions in the use of narrative text. The purpose of narrative text is to entertain the reader and learn how to use the past tense. From the narrative text, it is expected that students can learn moral values to build their character. There are certain values that may not be appropriate. One of them is gender stereotypes. The government must create gender-sensitive curricula and textbook. However, current Indonesian government policies have not been directed at issues of gender stereotypes, gender equality, and gender discrimination. Problem of study. The focus of the research is upon the gender stereotypes, analyzing using transitivity analysis framework of critical discourse analysis. Research question. What are the processes embedded to male characters in the narrative text? 2. What are the processes embedded to female characters in the narrative text? Number 3. Do the processes reflect the gender stereotypes? Key terms: narrative text, gender, stereotypes, critical discourse analysis. The relevant theory: critical analysis, discourse, and transitivity analysis. Research design. In this study, using a mixed method, because this study applied quantitative and qualitative method under Fairclough's critical discourse analysis. The data sources used are narrative text in a BSA English textbook for junior high school. Framework to analyze the data. This research uses Fairclough's framework of critical discourse analysis. There are 3 steps of analyzing. The first one is description, the second is interpretation, and the last is explanation. Verification process. This research used credibility, dependability, and confirmability to check the trustworthiness of the data. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, I'm Erika. Here I would like to review thesis, and the title is A Critical Discourse Analysis of Gender Stereotype in Buku Sekolah Elektronik or BSA using Laily's transitivity analysis. This thesis is written by Rasman from State University of Yogyakarta. Okay, let's start from the background. Here, the researchers has examined gender stereotype. He uses some people to be observed and also using narrative text as medium. The reason why he take narrative text as medium is in BSA or Buku Sekolah Elektronik, there are various kinds of example of narrative text. And of course, there are various kinds of characteristic, whether it's positive or negative. And yeah, it's related in our country that there are many discrimination about gender. And the aims of this thesis is to analyze the between women and men, is it discrimination or not, like that. So let's continue to instrument and research design. For instrument, the researcher uses a questionnaire as a measuring tool in a study. Here, he shared worksheet and he classified several options like a material, verbal, behavior, rational, mental, and existential. So the participant can checklist one by one, and the step the participant should be read narrative text, and then they analyze about characteristic in narrative text, and also he can checklist one by one. After that, for research design, the researcher uses discourse analysis, because it can be seen that the researcher, after analyzing all the participant answer one by one, then he get enough data. The researcher also said that there were more than 50,000 male characters and under 20,000 for female characters. So from this, the researcher conclude that narrative text in BSA or buku sekolah elektronik was said to be gender stereotype. Okay, thank you.
Hello, my name is Nadia Nur Fadzila. I would like to review some thesis with the title is A Critical Discourse Analysis on Oriflame Beauty Product Advertisement. So we go to the first point. Okay, first point is research background. Researchers are interested in using critical discourse analysis to examine beauty product advertisement to study the relationship between linguist features and discourse strategies, thus forming the ideal beauty concept in the Indonesian context. The source of research data is the Oriflame brand catalog. This research is also conducted in the context of the researchers' interest. They are interested in using critical discourse analysis to examine beauty product advertisement to study the relationship between language feature and discourse strategies for advertising contributions in order to set ideal and convincing beauty standard. The second point is research problem. Researchers choose an advertising them to understand how advertising promotes beauty products to attract women to buy and use them. The focus of this research is to analyze the characteristics of language, discourse, strategy, and social significance of the Oriflame beauty product advertising. Okay, next point is research questions. First is what language features are used in the Oriflame beauty product advertisement. Second is which discourse strategy in advertising of Oriflame beauty products is used to convince women and at the same time develop the ideal beauty concept. And the last is what are the social implications of Oriflame's beauty product. Okay, move to next point, key term used in the study. The following in the key term used in this thesis is critical discourse analysis, and then linguistic filters. The last is advertisement. Next is the relevant theories used in the study. First is advertising and advertising as discourse. Next is linguistic filter of advertisement, structure of advertisements, and the last is critical discourse analysis. Next, for the research design, The study used a qualitative research design, and the study used CDA or critical discourse analysis in analyzing data. The source of the data was a beauty product advertisement in the 3 digital Oriflame catalogs taken from the Oriflame website. And then the research instrument. For the research instrument is 3 catalogs from the Oriflame products and the Oriflame website. For the framework are used to analyze the data. The applications of the framework in this study involve a combination of applying several theories in analyzing the data and solving the research problem. To solve the first research problem, the researcher taking the linguistic feature of the advertisement and the function of the features. Then, the researcher employed the discourse strategies in the advertisement from the linguistic features used in the advertisement to solve the research problem number 2. Analysis focus on the nature of advertisement as discourse and discourse strategies used to persuade the readers. Finally, to solve the third research problem, the investigator or the researchers, the social implication of the advertisement as the text. This part is also concerned with the intertextual understanding, which help them understand the broad context of the advertisement in society. Last point is kind of verification process is used in the research. The verification process is carried out through a process of analysis, conceptualizations, modeling, and operationalizations. And that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maulida Putri P. So right now I would like to review about thesis, and then the title is a critical discourse analysis on Oriflame beauty product advertisement. Starting from the first topic is research background. So the research was conducted to find out how advertising works to promote beauty products in order to attract women to buy and wear them. This research was also conducted against the background of researchers who are interested in researching beauty product advertisement using critical discourse analysis to study relationship between language features and discourse strategies in advertising to build ideal beauty standards and convince women to believe them. And the second is about research problem. So because many people do not know that advertising is not only used to convince people to buy a certain product, but also to convey text ideas to create an image of an individual, group, or organization, and is a form of discourse and language use system. The researchers chose the topic of advertising for find out how advertisement are able to promote beauty products to attract women to buy and use them at the same time. And then about the research question, there are 3. First, what language feature are used in the Oriflame beauty product advertisement? and then which discourse strategy in the advertising of Oriflame beauty products is used to convince women and at the same time develop the ideal beauty concept. And then the last is, what are the social implications of Oriflame's beauty product? Yes. And then next topic is about K-term. K-term used in the study. Here, K-term used in this thesis. Verse is critical discourse analysis, and then linguistic features, and then advertisement. And then relevant theories used in the study. Verse is advertising, and then advertising is a discourse, and then linguistic features of advertisement, structure of advertisement, and critical discourse analysis. And the next topic is about research design. This study used a qualitative research design. The study uses critical discourse analysis in analyzing data. The source of data was beauty products, advertisement, and 3 digital Oriflame catalogs taken from Oriflame website. And then research instrument. There are 3 catalogs used as research instrument. These research catalogs are taken from the Oriflame products and the Oriflame website. And then framework are used to analyze data. To analyze data and solve research problems, the study applies a framework that combines several theories. The researcher analyzes the linguistic features and the function of natural advertising features to solve the first research problem. Then the researcher analyzed the discourse strategy in advertising in order to solve the second research problem, the nature of advertising as a discourse and discourse strategy in order to make readers feel confident and interest is the main analysis of the research. Research analyzed the social implication of advertising as tax on the third research problem. And then the last is kinds of verification process exist in the research. So some of verification processes used in this research are the verification process through a process analysis, conceptualization, modeling, and operationalization. Okay. I think that's all about our presentation today. We are so sorry if we have a lot of mistakes. So thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.